Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. You know, getting in work early is not conducive for my health. And they're like, oh, if you want to make up some time, you can, you know. I'm like, do I really want to go in early every day next week? I don't know about that. I can barely get in. And I have 2 unmatched gloves. I know, before you sit there and say, D, your gloves don't match, they don't. I know this. I can't find the other one. I think it's in the house. I know it's in the house. I just have to find it. Yeah. She's a hot mess, but we watch her anyway. All right. Sunday is the big game. This is going to be my big game vlog. You can't say the word because somehow they have the rights to that word. And I'm not quite sure how that goes. You notice none of the commercials say, they just say the big game. Apparently, there's copyrights. Who knew? I mean, I didn't know. But yes, the big game. Now, what is your game plan for the big game? You need to have one. Why? Because pickies, while they're pickies, can be extremely high points if you don't know what they're in. What's in them, I should say. Of course, I always suggest bring your own. My leader's famous line was, when you go into a toxic environment, you bring a safe snack. So, you know the snacks that you can eat for low points. You know what you can, point-wise, what you're getting. I say if you're invited, well, here's the bottom line. Are we really invited anywhere with COVID? Probably not. Well, I mean, unless you're a rebel, which I'm not going to judge, or you're around people in your bubble that you've been hanging with anyway. So there you go. So yeah, you might be in company with other people. I have a friend, anytime she had a party, she always had Weight Watcher food. So that was always sweet. I was like, oh wow, like this chicken salad was Weight Watchers, this pasta salad was Weight Watchers, because the dressing, was point friendly, and it was all good. See, that's the thing I like to run home. Just because it's WW friendly doesn't mean it's bad. Some people are like, oh God, I'm not making that. That sucks. No, it doesn't. You just think because it's lighter or it's lower in fat or lower in calories that it means it's bad. It doesn't. It doesn't. And a lot of people, when I make stuff, would never in a million years guess that those things are lower in calorie. I mean, we all like light food. Not everything that we eat that's decadent or quote unquote what we call good has to be high in fat and calories. Hold on, I'm just gonna put my heat on. We just have that assumption, and people have that assumption. But when I make, let's just take my dessert hummuses. Seriously, you'd never know that those suckers are not a regular dessert hummus. They are that good. And you don't need to explain to people, this is Weight Watcher-fied. You don't. You put it up, this is what I brought, and that's it, drop it. You don't need to explain anything to anybody. Of course, you get that one person's like, oh, could you eat that? Oh, I know you're on Weight Watchers. Oh, it's nice to bring, shut up. That's what I want to say to some people. Shut up. And you can, I give you permission to tell somebody to shut up. Even though it's rude sometimes, but we teach our kids not to say shut up, but there are some instances where shut up is necessary. And condescending people are one of them. Yeah. So there's a lot, like, I love, and I said this yesterday, sometimes it's not the dip, it's the dippers. Yeah, sometimes we the dippers because sometimes they're deadly. Crackers, chips. I say opt for your own lavash, opt for veggies of some sort, and sometimes, veggies make a great, I have been into those little baby bell peppers. Oh my gosh, they are so good. They're like my obsession as of the last 2 years, I think. I have to have a bag of them in my fridge, and they make great. I'm done, which I have not done yet. I know. I want to make baby bell nachos. Yes. Ground turkey, and oh my gosh, I'm just drooling thinking about it. Maybe I should make it Sunday. Get to the store and get some extra baby bell. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, that's how my mind goes. stuff like that. I mean, the dippers. And a lot of people aren't opposed to a good veggie and fruit tray. People like that. I mean, honestly, before it became a quote-unquote diet food, people love veggies and dip. You know, veggies and ranch, that's like a thing, even in the chubby community. It is. It's good stuff. Make your own spinach dip, as I had mentioned yesterday, and I did put it on the video, but if I remember to put it on today's, I will link it again. I have a spinach artichoke dip that is made with white beans as the creamy base, and it's delicious. And bean dip. Oh my gosh, did you just get a can of fat-free refried beans? Little salsa. Oh my god, it's so good. You just heat it, and you can put a little bit of cheese in there. Again, cheese is not the enemy, it's the amount of cheese is. And you don't need a lot because it's for the whole dip. So heat your bean dip or your salsa or your cheese in there. It's so good. I love it. It's fun. I didn't get into bean dip till probably met my husband. He loved bean dip, and we never grew up with bean dip. So, and my kids are obsessed with bean dip. They love it. So yeah, it's a good way to get, you know, stuff into your kids. And it's like what I used to do for the kids when they were little was I would put the bean dip mixed with cheese and ketchup, and you heat it on the. Oh my god, they loved it. It's like, I think it was a can of beans, half a cup of cheese, and I think half a cup of ketchup. They thought it was fantastic. They did. Make things fun for kids. Why not make things fun for you? I mean, seriously, think about that. I'm sure we all had the picky eater child. What did we do to make that kid eat? I had a cookbook, a way to hide vegetables in food. Oh yeah. I mean, pureed carrots and spaghetti sauce, zucchini and brownies. I mean, there was many things that I did to get this kid to eat. So to make it fun. So we would make dip for our broccoli. Why not do that for yourself? Sometimes, I think sometimes we just don't think. We just don't. And again, I say this a million times. If you want to be successful on this journey, you have to give it thought and work. And it can be done. It can. And with COVID, what else do we got to do? We're stuck at home. We might as well sit there, look up some really good recipes, or have recipes that we've always made and tweak them. It's doable. You have a recipe builder in your app. You have iTrack Bites, you have a recipe builder in your app. So I think they all have a recipe builder in all the apps, that weight loss apps. So get in there, put, you know, ingredients, recipes in there that you grew up with, that you need to have in your life, and you just swap out a few high point things with a little bit of a lower point thing. See how it goes. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe it'll be, like I always say, maybe it'll be good enough. Things don't have to be phenomenal to be good. Good enough is, see, sometimes I think we're overachievers. It has to be perfect or it sucks. And I do think that's wrong. You know, perfection is so overrated. Yeah. But there are people out there, that's what they strive for. They have to be perfect, or they consider themselves a failure. I don't know. I don't know if it's something that when you grew up, that your parent was like that, or it's just you expect more of yourself than you're capable of. So you're always fighting to get ahead. And you know, that's a hell of a way to live. It's a hell of a way to live, to sit there and fight for you know, and when I always tell, C gets a degree. What's the point of, you know, and I know that's not like against the grain, but really, you can get an A and feel really mighty proud of yourself, but the schlep next to you gets a C and he gets the same degree that you have. He does. And he could go for the same job, and maybe he's got the better, little bit of the better personality, the better suave, and he gets that job. And you sat there, killed yourself for that A, and you're sitting there working at Chick-fil-A. That's all. I'm not judging, but I'm just saying sometimes we are too hard on ourselves. And this video was not supposed to be about that. This is supposed to be about Super Bowl. Oh, I said it. The big game. And getting yourself set up for a good day. I have a menu planned. It's pickies all day. Pickies are deadly, but that's what's on my game plan. What am I making? Let me think. I am making the Trader Joe's lentil dip that I saw on Katie Hespe's YouTube channel. And she made it with, well, which I think it's a recipe, the romesco tomato sauce that Trader Joe's makes. I think, no, bruschetta tomato sauce. I think it's tomato bruschetta. And I couldn't find it the day I went, so I got the salsa fresca, this fresh salsa. And then when I went the second time, I got the right sauce. Honestly, I like the salsa better. So we make it with the salsa, the steamed lentils, and some feta cheese. And everybody in my house thinks it's the bomb. Who knew? You're sitting there worried, like, oh my God, they're not gonna eat. Oh my God, they fight for my lavash chips. Yeah, they eat my stinking chips. Why? Because they're damn good. Yep. I'm like, you have your tortillas, but we like these. And let me tell you something, those lavash go good sweet or savory. So if you have like the hummus, yeah, make yourself some sweet monk fruit and cinnamon lavash chips. They are the bomb diggity. Let me tell you something. You're not missing anything, and you can get 30 chips out of a Joseph's lavash for 2 points. At least 30. Sometimes how big you make them. They're just divine. So yeah, I'm going to have a sheet of that. Absolutely. I'm undecided about a few other things though. I'm having the dessert hummus, which hopefully will be up on the channel before. Hopefully we should be up there Saturday night. That's my game plan. I'm going to film it Saturday morning because I like to sit overnight anyway. I'm trying strawberry shortcake hummus. Ought to be interesting. I'm not sure how it's going to go. Because it's going to be like a vanilla hummus with strawberries. Honestly, that's it. And a squirt of Ready Whip on top. Or maybe a squirt of Ready Whip on your portion. That's even better because a squirt should go a long way. And that's going to be like a 0 point amount of hummus. So, yeah. That's good. I'm hoping it's going to be good. I was going to put like the strawberry jam on top, but I'm thinking just fresh strawberries is what I'm going to go with. I think it'll be just A, it'll be easier, and B, it'll just be easier. Did I say easier? Yeah, easier. Because sometimes we take the high road. But yes, the big game, what I'm trying to instill is enjoy your big game, enjoy your food, just be very conscious of what you're eating. That's what we do on a weight loss journey. We're not in there to like have a horrible time, to sit there and be miserable. We're there to be conscious, live in the moment, look what you're eating, track what you're eating, and enjoy what you're eating. Because you know what? There's going to be a Super Bowl party every year. There's going to be parties all the time. You have a birthday every year. Your families have birthdays all the time. Are you going to sit there and sit in the corner and sulk because you can't eat the cake? No, you can eat the cake. You just have to have A, a smaller piece, and B, have it fit into your points. It takes work, planning, effort. I'm not going to sit there and do the work for you. You have to do the work for yourself. Nobody did it for me. Nope. I never went on a site and said, what are the points? I figured them out myself. And if I didn't like the points, I found a way with, how can I get that lower point? And you know what? We all have what we like and what we can tweak that works for us. Like some people don't like Greek yogurt. I personally am obsessed with it. So yeah, I sub out Greek yogurt for mayonnaise and pretty much everything. And I like it. So for me, it works. It might not work for you, but it works for me. So that's how, again, I save points on something. I look at that recipe and say, how can I make it better or to my liking? Because let's face it, we all like different things. We all like different things. And that's how it's supposed to be. We're all different people and we all like different things. And there's nothing wrong with that. All right, I am at school again and the line is out the thing. So I just want to end this video here. I enjoyed chatting with you. Enjoy your big game. We will just dish another day.